Hello, and welcome to Melinoë. Wow, I am definitely feeling some energy today. I think it's a good thing. A little bit ominous, but yeah. How are you guys doing? Oh my gosh, it's been way too long. I understand. Yeah, gosh. I hope you guys have had a good couple of weeks, good couple of months. I've been pretty good. Just been all over the place. Been with people, with my own shenanigans, and other people's shenanigans, and I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but I've just needed a lot of alone time. Life did kind of, I don't know, emotionally hit me in the nads there for a while, but nothing I can't handle, as always. And luckily, it didn't last too long. So yeah, I'm feeling a groove. I'm feeling a vibe. Let's catch it. Let's keep it, shall we? Yes. A couple things before I started this reading. I feel like something has to do with the nighttime. I feel like my kitty was trying to tell me something. I feel like he was also trying to tell me, like, be careful. Yeah. Just kind of like in the aura. I feel like before I do a reading, there's a bunch of little signs as I kind of get into the headspace that kind of show themselves up. So not necessarily for anyone in particular, but I don't know. There's something to be cautionary about. And it feels like there's something lurking in the night. Because as I went to go pay attention to Mr. Seabass and give him petins, I heard a cricket in broad daylight. I mean, what time is it? It's 9:11. Oh dear. Maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. There has been a lot of like a collective existential just like dread of, holy crap, is this what life is? And I totally get that. That's kind of what put me in a funk for a minute, was just how the world is going right now. It's not cool. It's not fun. And if I do have any platform, I'm going to sit here and say that I disagree wholeheartedly with what's going on in the world right now. It's terrible, and I don't know. As someone like to think of myself as artistic, this kind of stuff hurts. This kind of stuff you feel like has been screamed for eons upon eons, and the only thing that we seem to learn is that history repeats itself. But there is a will, there is a way, there always is. We just gotta get that will, right? So I don't know. There's something lurking in the night, I feel like. I don't know why I'm shaking the cards. Maybe you guys bartend. Whoever I'm reading for. Or maybe like hairspray, like shaking a can, maybe paint. I don't know. Maybe I got a creative bunch here today. All right, spirit. Whew, almost forgot. Out with the old, please. And in with the new. I haven't done my nails in a while. I gotta let them grow back out. You can't quite see it, but you can kind of see it there. I filed them way too hard at one point and just completely like created a dip in them. Yeah, so I'm gonna give them a rest for a while. Alright, spirit. What have we got for this collective watching? Oh, today we have 2 themed cards. That's crazy. That is crazy. I've never had that happen before. Okay, one was in reverse. I don't usually read these cards in reverse, but something is telling me to kind of pay attention to that. Assess the situation was the one in reverse. First quarter moon in Virgo. So the moon is actually in Aquarius right now. Oh my God, both of these cards are Virgo. Maybe you're a Virgo. And then take inspired action. So yeah, something tells me you're not assessing the situation, perhaps. And assessing the situation is what's going to lead you perhaps to this inspired action. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like there's something stuck here, and like something creative, like with the this break can or something. It's like you just kind of keep sitting there and you're just like I don't know what that is. That could be bartending too, you know, just like kind of staring off into space. Maybe what you're doing right now isn't really what you want to do. It feels like you want to do something, right? But you don't really know. You're not sure. You're second guessing yourself a lot, and I think that's creating a block, and I think that block is scaring you from even assessing the situation further. So we'll see. Out with the old, please, Spirit. Out with the old. In with the new. Okay. Got the Cosmic Slumber Tarot going out here. All right, Spirit. Whoever I'm reading for here, assess the situation, take inspired action. Yeah. That's what I kind of was feeling. 9 of Swords. There's something really weighing you down. Something really, really weighing you down. And the thoughts are just too much. It's too heavy. What is this 9 of Swords, Spirit? What is this 9 of Swords weighing down my little collective right now? What is this 9 of Swords? Oh, okay. This one's kind of wanting to peek out. 4 of Torches in reverse. Yeah, you're not sure of something. Something in you, it feels like a creative realm. I keep going there. Doesn't feel stable. Maybe that's what you're afraid of, is that you're scared that whatever you're going to go into isn't going to be stable. Maybe these are a bunch of other words that people have told you, you know what I mean? Of like, what do they say? Like, you're going to be a starving artist, you know, or you're never going to make it in that field. And, you know, oh, well, I've seen you do blank, blank, and blank. And like, to be honest, you're not that good. I don't know why that one came out in particular. That one was really juicy. Yeah, those hurt, dude. Like, so I don't think it's making you feel unstable here in your desires, what you want. And that's no bueno. That's no bueno at all. No bueno. Yeah. Thoughts about unstable desires. My gosh. Okay. It's quite rude. I'm gonna get the Wild Unknown Tarot out. Oh. Oopsies. Let's see what they have to say, because I kind of want to see who these people are. Or maybe this is just you having these crappy thoughts in your head. Not to say they didn't come from crappy people, but in situations. But I'm curious. And maybe you are too. So, alright. Give me 1 second. Alright. Spirit. Out with the old. Ooh, this one feels thick. I mean, it is a thick boy, but my goodness. Out with the old. Yeah. In with the new. Okay. A little more. I don't know why these feel so heavy. Something is heavy. Okay. Alright. Why is collective feeling this instability in their desires, in their drive? They've lost their motivation. They've lost their peace of mind, their confidence. What is the cause of this lack of confidence? Two of Wands, a choice. Okay, so there's a choice that you're going to have to make in what you want to do. Son of Swords. Interesting. So maybe there's a figure. Interesting. And he's diving in with a sword. This was at the bottom of the deck. Something told me to look. Yeah. So it almost feels like these... I feel like people are stabbing you in the back with these crappy thoughts. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we have the Ten of Cups in reverse. Which means I feel like you need to open yourself up to this level of unconditional love, but to yourself. Yeah. And this, forgive me, I haven't looked at Roman numerals in so long, and these cards, they get me sometimes. I'm pretty sure this is the Eight of Wands. And that's just a lightning bolt. 5, 6, 7, 8. I know, I feel stupid too, it's fine. You may not feel stupid, you may know exactly what that means. You may know exactly what that means. You may not feel stupid. But these other people, or maybe just this one person, I'm not sure, but you've got people flying in, sabotaging the peace of mind of your wants, your needs, your desires. There's something you really want to do here, is what I'm getting. And it looks like you need to give yourself the permission. And once all of this kind of clicks, like you're gonna know this. You're gonna feel it. It's gonna feel like a ping inside of you, and you're gonna be like, oh, okay. Okay. I know what path I'm supposed to be going down now. Yeah. That's what I'm getting right now. Wow, this is a very straightforward message. Right now. Assess the situation. I kind of want to see what that's about. Let's get some shadow escapes out in this bit. God dang, I just feel so gosh darn chipper today. It's good. It's very good. Oh, I've been trying to reclaim my power. Maybe you should too. Maybe, the messages are flowing through. That's what I'm saying. Ooh, getting excited. Okay. All right, Spirit. Out with the old. Into the new. All right. Spirit, what is this situation? What is this situation that we have to assess? Because clearly take inspired action here. I feel like we kind of have that half of the reading. There's a choice here. It feels like you're supposed to choose yourself in all of this, right? That's what it's feeling like. All right. Ooh. Okay. We have the Eight of Cups in reverse. Yeah. You need to assess how you really feel about this. About this. You must assess. You gotta dive deep. You're not diving deep enough in something. And maybe other people don't see how deep this really goes for you. Can you tell me more about this situation? How about the Son of Swords? Are there any more people here? Or are these simply collective thoughts? Are these collectives own thoughts? What is this situation? Who is causing this situation to be so difficult? King of Wands. Sorry. I said King of Wands. This is the Knight of Wands. I feel like it's you, collective. I hate to say it, but I think you might be self-sabotaging yourself a little bit. Two of Swords. Yeah. There's something inside of you can't quite make a decision about. And this two of Swords card here. This person is defensive, right? They've kind of got two swords here. I'm gonna move this candle. They've got two swords here, up. One blocking their heart and one blocking, you can't quite see it, but it looks like two little fairies just kind of sitting there almost talking to him. So almost like logic and heart, right? He's trying to create reason, but he's stuck. He's shielding everything off until he can make a decision. And then I feel like you're having these one-off thoughts. But one by one, even if it is just one little measly sword, yeah, they are really impacting you. They are really impacting you. And you need to dive a little bit deeper maybe on how much this means to you. Maybe you need to wake up and realize that how much this thing here that you really want to do means to you. And you know what? As an artist myself, I mean, not everything you do has to succeed, and not everything that you do has to make you a millionaire, you know? It's very easy when we grow up and come into this capitalistic society and way of living where we can get really trapped in our heads of, well, it's not going to pay the bills. But is that why you did art in the first place? Was to pay the bills? No. And I don't know if you realize this phenomenon either, but whenever you make art out of the fear maybe of being good enough or for somebody else, if it's literally anything out of that's not, I'm sitting here enjoying this because it's making me happy, I could give two F's about what anybody else thinks in that world right now. I don't care about anybody else's eyes, ears, hands on whatever the heck piece that I'm working on, whatever it may be, whatever medium. I don't care what other people think. I'm going to do this brushstroke. I'm going to sing this note. I'm going to write this word. I am going to say this thing because I want to. And I think it slaps. Fudge everybody else. Straight up. And if that doesn't pay the bills, only advice I could give is try to keep that part of you alive as much as you can. Art saves lives. I don't think a lot of people realize that. And especially in today's times, it could be a form of resistance, you know. Yeah, sorry, tangent. But, okay. But you are the Knight of Wands. You are courageous. You are strong. You are inspired. Inspirable. And when you are inspired, you go for it. You go on your little line and you're like, let's go, dude. Maybe all your little friends. Maybe you can bring some friends. It's just a good time. That inspired feeling is a spark within you. You know what I mean? Within you. And it all becomes clear. It's that clarity, too, that comes with creating your art that is... It's priceless. It's you. It's a practice of loving yourself, too, I like to believe. So, trusting yourself, trusting the process. You know? I am kind of curious. What's this choice? What are the things we're stuck between here? 10 of Cups in reverse. 2 of Cups in reverse. And the Page of Pentacles. Gosh. It feels like you're stuck between your soul and this reality. Page of Pentacles, this is an opportunity here to maybe... Oh, God. This is a hard decision, you guys. I understand. 10 of Cups in reverse, 2 of Cups in reverse. I mean... I'm not sure if you had a failed relationship, perhaps. Maybe a failed marriage. Is that what you're choosing between? Is this love? Or is this art? Or career? That's almost what I feel like this is between. Yeah. Your soul in this reality. First of all, I just want to say that if you are struggling with anything having to do with mental health, if you're thinking about, you know, not being here anymore, please know that you are loved. I am not a mental health professional, but please know that there are hotlines and chats that you can go to receive help, and they are excellent at what they do. So yeah, please, if you need to take the initiative to go get some help, please do. But something here feels really heavy, and I think that's what I was feeling earlier in the reading, kind of trying to knock it out. And maybe you're just trying to, like, emotionally knock this out. But it's heavy, dude. It's heavy. And maybe this is messing with your career, your inspirations, your jobs. There's a new beginning here. And I do feel like for some reason this has to do... I mean, with some sort of loss, or maybe it's in the midst of being lost, or maybe you are questioning on whether or not to have a baby. What is this, Spirit? 7 of Cups. So many cups. We have the 10 of Cups in reverse twice. And then we've got the 7 of Cups when I asked what this was about. These are your next life moves. Questioning or not maybe whether to go with someone, to have a baby with someone. You're scared that that's going to ruin your career, everything you love to do. Is that what it is, Spirit? Yeah. Yeah. What is most important to you? Can you have both? Is also what I'm hearing. Is that an option? Maybe, you know, you're scared that you might lose one or the other if you dedicate yourself full time. Maybe you feel like you have to dedicate yourself full time. Again, as an artist, I know what that's about. Whatever your career passion might be. But maybe you're in a relationship and they want to have a baby. And maybe you did too, but now you're realizing how much of your life that would take. How much of... And that's, I mean, hey, that's a valid fear. There's a reason I don't have kids yet. I'm admittedly still selfish in my life. I still need to focus on me. I don't have the time or the energy to be bringing a little one in the world right now. It's just how it is. As much as I would adore it, you know, you can't have both. All right, Spirit. Can we get a little bit deeper on what this Page of Pentacles is? And this 10 of Cups in reverse twice. I don't know. I feel like this is a mixture of having a baby and losing a baby. So I'm so sorry if that's what's happening to you. Alright. You know what? Actually, I'm getting a call to these right now. Spirit, can we get a little bit of guidance here for the collective on what to do about this decision? Or a little bit more clarity, please. On this 10 of Cups, twice in reverse. What is making this situation so difficult? Wow, Spirit's not giving me anything right now. Assess the situation. You need to take inspired action. Oh. Oh, wow. Daughter of Pentacles in reverse. Which is interesting because we have the Page of Pentacles here in the upright as one of your directions to go. And I asked, what was making this situation so difficult? Maybe you don't have a lot right now. Yeah. You've gone through heartbreak. You're keeping a level head about stuff. You know what I mean, but this is what I'm getting here is you're trying to have a calm mind about everything, right? I mean, don't we all? But clearly there's been some wounds here. A bleeding heart type shit. Sorry, excuse my French. Yeah. It feels like you're wrapped up in some sort of pain, whether that be this past partnership, maybe things didn't go as planned, whether that be, you know, losing an opportunity at life. It's got you stuck in your head. It's got you very stuck in your head. On the outside, it doesn't look like it, but on the inside, and again, maybe to yourself, that's kind of what I was saying is, I don't think you realize quite how important something is to you. And I don't think you are quite realizing, maybe you think it'll make you a bad person is also what I'm hearing. It doesn't make you a bad person. Everyone wants different things, you know? And quite frankly, life is too darn short to be wasting it on something that is not the path that you want to walk. People can call me, arrogant, but I refuse to compromise on my path, So, and maybe you really, really obviously you have an attachment to this relationship here, this goings on, maybe a marriage, but it's time for you to dive a little bit deeper into yourself and be real with yourself and make that decision, because your mind is cluttered. You need to get to your heart. You need to get to the things that inspire you. Do things that inspire you. That's going to hold the answer for you. Do things that inspire you. Do things that make you feel. Because that's what a full life is about. Feeling, loving, being you. Not anyone else's. There's billions of fish in the sea. And I know it might be sad, but hey, you don't have to be in a romantic relationship with someone to love them. And it doesn't even have to be that type of love. Because a lot of the times, some people love far past this measly little 3D stuff. They genuinely want them to be happy no matter what. And that's beautiful, I'm sorry for what looks like turmoil mentally. This has definitely got you weighed down, for sure. So, take a moment for yourself. I just got the Hierophant. There's a teacher here, and it's your inspiration. I'm going to get a couple cards out now for your advice. Spirit, advice, please, for the collective in this situation. What advice can you give the collective in this situation? I mean, I really feel like I've covered a lot of bases, but... Oh, 4 of Cups. Yeah. Get out your head and into your heart. You're too comfortable where you are. You're too comfortable being numb, is what I'm getting, what I'm hearing. Stop being comfortable being numb. It's not a way to live. Sorry, it's snapping at you. It's really important. Apparently. I mean, it is. This is what's gonna make you trigger this movement of assessing the situation and starting the train of reason for your path, Boom. And like I said, it's gonna be a lightning strike. Boom. As soon as it hits that heart is what I'm hearing. As soon as it hits that heart, you're going to feel the contrast of the two paths, is what I'm hearing. And it does not make you a bad person. People do not want to see you complacent. Especially in your relationships. No. We do not do that. We do not compromise. Okay, sure. We compromise in our relationships. That's not what I mean. But for your standards, for what you want in your life, Don't settle. It's not fair for the other person either. It's not fair for the other person either. So, but I don't know. There's something here that's going to hit the heart. And only you know you. You know what I mean? So take what resonates, you know? And, yeah. Yeah, so that's what I have for you guys today. Stay strong. Believe in yourself. Heal yourself. And feel. Feel. Assess that situation. Because as soon as it hits that heart, that's when the assessing is going to begin. And then you're going to have to take some kind of action. Preferably inspired from that thing. So, yeah, very specific message here, you guys. I hope that was helpful. Yeah. So, until next time, love and light. Bye.